Welcome to our Garden Trends video series, where we dive deeper into the 8 garden trends detailed in our 2019 Garden Trends report, Rooted Together. If you haven't downloaded the report, there is a link below in the description. 1 in 5 10-year-olds has their own smartphone, on average spending almost 3 hours a day watching TV, tablets, or other devices. This is leading children to become more sedentary in their life, causing a lack of sleep, increasing stress and depression, and leading to weight problems. So what can you do to be more diligent in avoiding the pitfalls of too much screen time? Well, that depends on your outlook. Some argue that we should be limiting screen time from anywhere from 1 hour a day to more extremes like a half hour per week. However, as we move further along into the internet age, screen time is becoming more and more common among children and adults alike. Some say it's not the amount of screen time, but what your children are interacting with that's more important. Whichever the case, it is up to the parents themselves to decide what amount of screen time is right for your family. Try involving your children in this process to come up with screen time rules that the whole family can stick to. In today's modern world, more than ever, it's important to encourage kids to engage in activities that lay the groundwork for healthful living, structure, and entertainment. And what better way than to get them involved in gardening? Gardening is well worth the time and effort to teach kids when they are young to appreciate everything it has to offer. But how can you entice your kids to join you, and what will best make it an enjoyable experience for them? Here's a few ideas to get you started. By giving children their own space to garden, no matter how big or small, it gives them a sense of ownership. An easy way is to start with container gardening, and then once the garden outgrows the container, find a space for it to grow in your yard. Kids will enjoy having their own space in the garden to plant and grow what they want. They'll need your guidance, of course, like making sure that they don't plant too deeply, water too much, and providing safety tips on how to use simple garden tools. Once your kids have learned some of the basics of gardening and have their own space to manage, provide them with a set of tools. Children will love having their own set of gardening tools, especially if they're designed to fit smaller hands. The more personal their supplies are, the better. Let them pick them out themselves or present them as a gift, whichever will help them feel the excitement. The fun really starts with the planning. Drawing garden plans with your child is a great pencil and paper activity and time to encourage realistic expectations. It's also an exercise that fosters their imagination. Your kids will come up with ideas that may or may not work, but don't write off their concepts before trying them. When your child offers ideas, they are taking a role in the process. If you want them to take an interest, you need to give them a chance. They'll learn from their mistakes and go back to the drawing board to try harder. They might surprise you with some awesome ideas. Eventually, they will reach the age and point of confidence that you can sit back and watch them garden with purpose and fidelity, something you will be proud to witness. To stay up to date with our 2019 Trends video series, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And to see what else we have to offer, visit gardenmediagroup.com.